Hello everyone, thanks for joining us here on Horizon. Well, America's military is expected to discharge up to 1 million service members over the next several years. And many of these young men and women are heading back to school in hopes of gaining the skills for their final fight of getting a job. Joining me now from the campus of Oklahoma State University is our Courtney May.
Rob, just imagine you are an older returning veteran on a college campus surrounded by younger students whose biggest worry so far in life has been, did they turn in their last homework assignment or when is the next party? And it's that dynamic that many returning soldiers face when returning to a college campus, and also have been witness to things on the battlefield that their fellow students would never understand. Moving from the life and death decisions on the battlefield to the peacefulness of a college campus can be a difficult transition for returning student and veteran Ryan Maley.
In the military, you are trained to kill. I mean, you're as we say at our unit, you're trained to kill and break stuff, you know, and that's true. We come back and we have to transition into this civilian population. We have to be functioning members of society.
Maley is a veteran benefits specialist at Oklahoma State University and helps other veterans go from soldier to student.
They've definitely helped my transition from going from an Air Force member to a student.
Andrew Schofield is a senior majoring in natural resource ecology and says bonds that he has formed with other veteran students is rewarding.
Yeah, it's one of the things I like to do the most because, you know, it keeps me the connection that I kind of desire to have. And I was in their shoes too, so it really makes me, you know, it's fulfilling to me.
And while the transition can be difficult, veteran and student Josh Baker says OSU makes it easier because they are surrounded by people who know what they are going through.
I think a lot of veterans will appreciate having someone that's familiar with, you know, what they've been dealing with for the last 4 or 8 or however many years they were in the service, and being able to help them navigate the system to get everything that they've earned through their service.
Lieutenant Governor Todd Lamb.
Time and time again, Oklahoma soldiers have answered the call. National Guard, Air Force, Marines, Army, et cetera, Navy have answered the call.
Paula Barnes has worked with OSU Veteran Services for 30 years, and she says it's because she loves serving the people who have given her our country.
I love seeing students complete their goals and their dreams, and I particularly love to see it with our nation's veterans. They mean a lot to me. They've given so much, and to be able to be a part of that life for them, to help them get where they need to be and to continue on with the things, having served our country, that's why I do what I do.
And student veteran Billy Kingfisher says Barnes's work ethic and desire to help veteran students is greatly appreciated.
I benefit a lot from veteran services. Part of it was I only have one classmate who was a veteran over my program, so being able to kind of shoot the breeze with these guys and kind of learn from their experiences and so forth.
We will be their champion. We will fight for them and the things that they need, and we have done that in the past, and we will continue to do that.
Now, Courtney, the GI Bill has long helped veterans make the transition from soldier to student without the burden of worrying about their finances, helping pay for not only an education, but providing access to low-interest loans to buy a house or even monthly housing allowances. So, Courtney, my question is this. What qualifications do these veterans that you've met have to meet to receive the benefits?
Well, if you have at least 90 days of active duty service after September 10th, 2001, or are currently on active duty, or you're an honorably discharged veteran, then you may be eligible for these Veterans Affairs Administered program.
All right. Thank you so much, Courtney.
You're welcome, Rob.
Now, many of our returning veterans have families and responsibilities that makes getting a 4 or 5 year degree extremely difficult. When we return, we look at how some veterans are fast-tracking their way back into the workforce.